Find the perfect song for your video in 5 seconds. Go
And my dear, we are still goodbye. As long as you love me so. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Lucky Devils, and we'll see you in just a couple hours.
Would everyone please sit down so we may start the program?
Don't want a lot for Christmas.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ashley Howard and Tess Oak, your 2021 Holiday Festival of Trees co-chairs.
Hi everyone, I'm Tess Hope. And I'm Ashley Howard. We are your 2021 Festival of Trees co-chairs. On behalf of the Arizona Burn Foundation, welcome to our 23rd annual Festival of Trees.
Been a significant part of our lives. The ability to gather together and support each other has been something that I think we've all missed. We're so grateful to be able to gather together with you tonight here in the room and also celebrate with family near and far on our live stream at home. We'd like to say a special hello to everybody who's joining us from home.
Each and every one of you plays an important role in supporting our mission to not only for burn prevention, but also to help our burn victims to not only survive, but also thrive. For those of you that are here with us in person, we encourage you to have your photo taken with our mosaic wall as a physical representation of everything that this community can do when we come together.
And it truly does take all of us, from the staff at the Arizona Burn Foundation, to our volunteers, our donors, and of course our sponsors. We'd like to give a special thank you to Cunningham Law Firm, our title sponsor this evening. Matt Cunningham and the Cunningham Law Firm have also generously donated and purchased their own tree, which I think you can see right over here. So as a big thank you and a congratulations to them, and to get our party started, we'd like to give them a big round of applause.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Rex Albright, CEO of the Arizona Burn Foundation, and Suzette Duty, Board Chair.
Good evening, and thank you, Ashley and Tess, for that rousing beginning. As you can see, everybody, the confetti cannons are back. I hope everybody enjoys them tonight. On behalf of the ABF Board of Directors, we'd like to thank you for joining us this year. It's our first time doing a hybrid event, so welcome the audience at home. It is my pleasure now to recognize our Holiday Festival of Trees 2021 sponsors. Our reindeer sponsors, Forever Living Products, and Willis Towers Watson. Thank you. Our snowman sponsors, Merrill Lynch and Wells Fargo. We are also honored tonight to have so many of our corporate sponsors joining us this evening, as you see on the screens, as well as the great table host hosting us this evening with their friends and family. Now at this time, I would love to introduce and welcome our board of directors and invite all of our board of directors for ABF. Please stand to be recognized. I know we have about 15 of them in the room tonight, so we'd love to see you. The board of directors is responsible for the strategy for the next 5 years with the ABF, and as you've seen the last 2 or 3 years, they've moved us into a very strong position moving forward to serve the entire state of Arizona, and we are very proud to announce that we have an office in Tucson open, and we have services being provided in Tucson through the Banner University Medical Center as we speak. So thank you all very much. This event's success is a testament to the dedication and passion of all of our board of directors, all of our supporters like you tonight joining us, and we thank you, as well as our volunteers. We are very grateful for your commitment to our mission and to our burn survivors. And now it's my honor to introduce Suzette Duty, Board Chair for ABF.
Tonight, we kick off the start of the holiday season. We will share with you the story of the Potter family, their journey of healing, and community helping them along the way. You will hear about the important role that Arizona Burn Foundation plays in burn prevention education, hope services, and the broader unity of support. Most importantly, we would like to welcome and thank all of you for sharing the evening with us. Tonight is not just about the Festival of Trees, it's about sharing our community with all of you.
Now it's my honor to announce our Santa sponsorship. Brewerwood Law Firm has generously been our Santa sponsor now for 2 years, and we want to recognize them for being the magnificent winner of this tree. Right on my left, Santa and his flying reindeer. So thank you, Brewerwood Law Firm. I love these things.
Should we get you Now it is my great pleasure to welcome your MC for the night, Assistant Fire Chief of Tempe Fire Medical Department, Andrea Glass. Andrea is an integral part of the Arizona Burn Foundation community through her time volunteering as a camp director and as a volunteer for 18 years. We hope that our community inspires you to collaborate, give generously, and celebrate. Enjoy the evening, everyone.
Thank you. Good evening, everybody. Good. Oh, thank you. That's even better. All right. It is so great to see everybody this evening, your beautiful faces. It's been a long time since I've gotten to see you guys, a couple years, so happy to have you here. For those who are joining us virtually, thank you so much for being a part of this and joining any way you can. Every little bit helps. And I bet some of you are probably wondering why I'm up here emceeing instead of in the back of the room running around like a crazy woman like you've seen before in the past. Or if you've come up for a sponsor day, you might have seen me in some type of costume. So if you do come up for sponsor day next year, you'll probably see me in a costume. I did think about doing that this evening, but I thought a little bit better of it. So why are we here this evening? And why am I up here? So I'm going to share with you some experiences. I'm going to share with you some stories. As you see around here, we've got all these beautiful trees that have various themes. We have these stories. We have memories. We have memories that are going to be created. And so what I want to do is I want to start with telling you my story of how I got started with volunteering with the Burn Foundation. So back in 2001, I was hired as a firefighter recruit with Tempe Fire Medical Rescue Department, and I had the lovely pleasure of doing a summer fire academy in Arizona, which is a lot of fun, if everybody's ever done that. And during that time, we had to do a community service day. And one of our recruit training officers had recommended that we go up to a burn camp because he had volunteered with the Burn Foundation for years. And so our academy class went up. We volunteered for a day as part of our community service. So what they did is they broke us up into 2 groups. One group got to volunteer and help clean up the camp, and then the other one got to go with the cabins and the campers and assist with whatever activities. Now, many years later, I understand that that was a huge relief and a rest period for some of the counselors, but my good fortune was that I got to go with the cabins. And so I had never been around burn survivors. I had never seen burn injuries. I didn't know what to expect. And so this was a new experience for me. So we go up for the day, and I get partnered with a cabin, and I instantly fell in love, and I was hooked. And that was it. And so I promised myself that day that I was going to come back, and I was going to apply for a counselor position, and I wanted to spend the whole week there. And that's what I did. So the next year, I volunteered. I was there for the full week, and I've been coming back ever since. So what I found over the last 20 years is this really is a community. This is a community that's about encouragement. This is a community that's about challenging each other. This is a community that's about laughing together, about crying together, grieving together. This is also a community that supports each other, and this is a community that is growing together. So tonight, we ask you to be a part of that community. And as was stated before, we have the mosaic that's out there, and I know it's getting filled up, and I'm not sure if it's all the way filled up yet. So if it's not, we're asking that you go get your picture taken, join in our community, and grow with us. Continue to contribute to the foundation and grow with us. So at any point during your dinner, you can go up, get your picture, join the mosaic, and join in our community. So there's a lot of ways that we can help, and one of the first things that we can do is we can try to prevent burn injuries from ever occurring. So as Assistant Fire Chief, I oversee Community Risk Reduction Division, and that includes fire prevention and public education. So during that, we partner with the Arizona Burn Foundation, and what we do is we help with the Milo and Moxie programs, and we also do smoke alarm installation walks. And not only us, but fire departments across the state partner with the Arizona Burn Foundation to try to reduce any type of burn injuries and try to save lives by early detection. And so what I'd like to do tonight also is show my gratitude to a couple of the fire departments that are here tonight, because I know we have representatives from Phoenix Fire Department, from Goodyear Fire Department, Pine Strawberry, and we also have United Firefighters, Phoenix Firefighters, Local 493 here. So please, as part of their service to the community, as part of their service with fire prevention and public education, let's show a little bit of gratitude for their service here tonight. I know you guys love the confetti cannons, so I want to make sure I have a couple people here to help with the confetti cannons. And I'd like to also recognize our next sponsor, who, and this is a mouthful, the White Christmas Tree over here was sponsored by Hanger Clinic. And so what I'd like to do is recognize Hanger Clinic, and I'd also like to recognize us cleaning for the confetti cannons. But can we give a round of applause for Hanger Clinic sponsoring the White Christmas Tree? Never gets old. That never gets old, and it's going to be a fun night. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff to do here tonight. We've got a lot of fun activities. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to introduce our auctioneer for the evening, and she is going to tell you all the different ways that you can give, how you can support this community. And so please welcome Anna Aja.
Thank you, Andrea. Wow, how about those confetti cannons? Anybody's heart racing? Mine is. Well, I'm so thrilled to be with you here in person. I was with you all for the virtual last year, but the joy and excitement in this room is incredible. We are going to do big things. So I want to explain to you how you can get involved, and we have 4 easy ways tonight, okay? First and foremost, how many of you have a Blinky bracelet? Show me those wrists. This is our raffle tree right here, okay? Tickets are available, 1 for $75, 2 for $125. So be sure to get those tickets. We are going to draw the winner at the end of our program. It is a forever tree. It is flocked. You get all of the Santas and snowmen, not Santas. And again, those tickets are 1 for $75, 2 for $125. Shh. I want to tell you something about our silent auction real quick, because it's something new. Shh. Secondly, we have our silent auction. All of the amazing large trees we're selling in our live auction, we have mini replicas in our silent auction, and you can cross off some holiday shopping while you're at it. There's Suns tickets, a trip to Honduras, staycations, and more. But I also want you to know we have something new this year. It's called Tree on a Truck. So this tree right here to my right, this tree to my left, is a display of the tree on a truck. We have 7 of these available in our silent auction. It's the first time we're doing this. We've been lighting up homes across the valley for years, and we wanted to provide a new opportunity for new traditions. You can purchase this, and it'll come with all of the decorations you need in a box. It will be delivered by fire truck. And if you'd like to purchase this and then donate it to a charity or your business, you can sort that out with the logistics upon the final purchase tonight in our silent auction. Of course, we have our live auction. I have 5 trees I'll be selling, 5. So get out there and bid fast and bid often. And then finally, we have our Fund the Mission part of our program. And that's where I'll talk about specific dollar amounts and their impact to the Arizona Burn Foundation. Okay, I'm going to ask for your attention really quickly because I have something super exciting to announce. If I can get your attention. Shh. they gave me the honor of announcing this wonderful, exciting news. And I want to thank the Ruth McCormick Tankersley Charitable Trust for donating and providing a $100,000 match tonight. Give them a round of applause. We have $100,000. Yes. So know this, every time you raise your paddle, it'll be double the impact for ABF. And to start us off, I want to thank AmWins. I want to thank Kyle, Ryan, and Craig for their $5,000 donation, which is now $10,000, thanks to the Ruth McCormick Tankersley Charitable Trust. So give them all a round of applause. And I'm going to come on down and have a live auction with you. If I can get maybe house lights up a teeny bit, I'm going to introduce my professional ring team. On my right here, I have Tamara. On my left, I have Terry over there. We'll get a little more house light up for us. And we're going to have our first live auction tree available for bid. It is going to be this tree on my left, White Christmas, sponsored by Wells Fargo, designed by Syra Barana. Beautiful. There. Oh, here we go. Okay, I hope I pronounced that right. That beautiful tree right there. I know we haven't gotten to have an auction in over a year together, so I'm going to let you all into play. Start the bidding at $2,000. Two to now two for this tree. Two to now two, now two, now two to now 2,000 to go. Two to now. Oh, the rules. Get your bidder paddles out, have fun, cheer everyone on, and bid fast and bid often, okay? Our very first one of 5 live auction trees. $2,000 to go. Two to now two, two to now, two to now, 2,000 to now, 2,000. You got it. Now 25. 25 to now 2,500. 25 to now 2,500 for this tree. White Christmas, right over here on my left. 25 to now 25. I have 2,000 asking 2,500. I only have 5 trees to sell. 25 to now 2,500. You got 25. Now 3. Now 3 to now 3. Would you like to be 3,000? 3 to now 3. She said yes. Cheer her on. 3,000. Now 35. Tamara. 35 to now 35. 5 to now 5. 35 to now 3,500. Oh, no, it goes like this. Cheer them on. 3,000 here. Asking 35. 35 to now 3,500. 35 to now 3,500. I'm at 3,000 right here. Asking 35. 35 to now 35. 35 to now 35. 35 to now 3,500. 3,000. Asking 35. 35 to now 3,500. Only 5 to sell. 35 to now 3,500 once. 3,500 twice. That's my job, sir. 3 sold. $3,000. Bidder number 296. I think there's something we do after we sell a tree. Ready? Woo! Congratulations. See, that could be you. That could be you. You'll have 4 more chances. Before I let you get back to your dinner, I wanted to honor one more tree purchase. The tree just to the next to the White Christmas is Baking Spirits Bright, designed by Ashley Adams. I want to thank the Hallie Foundation for their sponsorship and purchase of this tree. They have generously donated this back to you, Mom. So thank you so much. Give them a round of applause for the Hallie Foundation giving that tree to you, Mom. Please enjoy your dinner. Oh, let's do this for the Hallie Foundation right here. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Enjoy your dinner. We will have more live auction trees and inspiring stories in just a few moments. Cheers.
I'm Dawn. I'm Brandon's mom.
I'm Bill, Brandon's dad, also a firefighter.
Brandon and Lisa were our first foster children that we had. Brandon was in kindergarten and Lisa was in first grade when we got them. Like, I just fell in love with them instantly. We just did so much with them. We just wanted to give them all the experiences they hadn't had in the past. They had never seen a lake. They had never been to a library. So every day was these, new things for them. They were with us for 2 years. They left after the end of the school year when Lisa was graduating second and Brandon first.
The day that they came to pick him up was a sad day.
We were allowed to send Christmas cards and birthday presents, and they wrote to us as well. So we were very blessed that we still had a connection with them. The letters got sparser and sparser from them, so we kind of lost touch. And then when Lisa was a senior in high school, we got a letter in the mail. So she was like, "Mom and Dad, I hope you still live here. I'm gonna graduate this year. I would love for you guys to come," and just like told us everything that her and Brandon had been doing in their lives. And we met at Lisa's aunt's house where they lived. And it was so amazing, but it was like, they come out and, in your mind, you still think of them as small children, and they come out and Brandon's like over 6 feet tall, and here they come out the door and we're like looking up like, "Brandon," and the first thing out of their mouths is, "Mom, Dad," like they still called us that after all of those years. And it was just beautiful. Since then, it's just rekindled, and now we're back. I mean, baby showers, birthdays, all of that, we're all together again like we were before. Brandon was at a party with his girlfriend and her family for a birthday, and they were gonna have a bonfire, and it wasn't staying lit, and someone asked Brandon to pour some gas on it. And he went and got the gas can out of the shed, and when he went to pour it, the fumes went back up into the gas can and exploded. Neighbors, doors down, heard the explosion. Being in a fire family and just everybody in general, they teach you stop, drop, and roll. And he didn't. He panicked and he ran. And so other people at the party tackled him and beat the fire out. He had so much gas and fumes on him that they couldn't fly him. They had to drive him by ambulance from Coolidge all the way to the hospital. So he was still burning basically all the way there. He was burned 95% of his body.
It wasn't until I actually saw him in the hospital that it finally, it didn't hit home, but it just confirmed, hey, they weren't lying.
I always thought if I got that phone call, it would be him because he's a firefighter. I never, in our wildest dreams, did we think it was going to be one of our children. It was honestly the worst day of our lives. I think we were about week 3, and they still were, even the surgeries that they were doing, they were rough, and he was, still very clinging on by a thread. And then one day, Dr. Foster came out and he said, "We finished removing everything that we needed to. This boy is Superman." He's like, he is a fighter, and I think he's gonna make it. And from that day forward, it felt to us like the whole hospital changed, like there was hope. While we were at the Burn Center, we met Kelsey, who is from the Burn Foundation. First, in the waiting room, she just came up and introduced herself and explained to us what they were there for, and the focus on helping the family of the burn victim. It was nice to know someone was there helping us as well, even if it was just emotionally. And it was nice to just know that someone had our back and was looking out for us, even if it was just making sure we went down and ate in the cafeteria. And emotionally, the support behind that every day. What can I do for you? What can I do for you? You know, we want to go help people. And it was very hard to,
I guess I was in denial.
Be on the other end.
In denial, saying, yes, I need help now. So every time I saw her, she'd come in, you know, it became a joke, you know, now we're good. And she's like, you good today, Bill? I'm like, yeah, I'm good. She's like, okay. Eventually, though, we did, you know. In the Burn Foundation, they're amazing. So we were sitting in the waiting room. I started noticing all these firefighters coming in on duty and off duty. And a couple of the guys off duty, I recognized, I knew. We started talking and they were asking me, you know, what brought me to the burn unit. And I told them, you know, my son's in here. He put Brandon's story out on pipes and drums. We started a patch wall for Brandon. We were getting patches brought in left and right from all over the country. Once word got out and Brandon's story got out, it was like it went viral. We had get patches, and we started putting them up in his room.
But we just wanted people, when they walked by, for Brandon to hear voices. And so we had just asked when they had said, you know, is there anything as fire family we can do for you? We just said, hey, when you guys are going to visit, just when you walk by his room, hey, Brandon, you know, just, we wanted his name to be heard, and we wanted him to know that people are there for him, like even if we weren't there. And that's how it originally started. We just asked him, you know, when you're walking by his room, just give him a yell, give him something.
We knew there was still a chance, you know, that things can go south. And it's like someone told us, I don't remember who it was, but someone said it's like a roller coaster ride. You got your good days, you're just going along, everything's going good, and all of a sudden you just plummet down. And you're rising back up and you're plummeting, and that's honest, that's the truth. For 11 and a half months, we were on a roller coaster. But the light at the end of the tunnel was getting brighter and brighter. The community was real big.
They were huge for us,
helping us.
Huge support system for us. They're amazing. They're amazing people, and they were fighting as hard for Brandon as he was fighting. They really were. They wanted him to make it, and we all believed he was going to. We really did. I think we were just more on the positive end of it, and Brandon was getting ready to turn 20, and his birthday, January 20th of 2020. So the whole hospital was involved. We were doing this big 20 thing. They were going to let him be outside because they were taking him out with a lot of staff and a lot of work. But everybody was going to get to come and see him. He was going to get to see Lisa's baby for the first time because she was pregnant when his accident happened.
Jimmy's son.
Jimmy's son. But his older brother, their family was flying in from Texas. Everybody had the day off for his birthday party. You know, everyone was coming. It was going to be a huge event. And literally a week before it, Bill had left for work.
And it was around 9, 10 o'clock. phone rings, and I answered it, and it was Dr. Foster. And like I had said, I had let my guard down. He identified himself to me on the phone. I'm like, "Hey, Doc, what's up?" And then before he gets anything else, it kicked back. I'm like, "You never call me. You know, I've talked to the nurses on the phone, but I never talked to Dr. Foster on the phone." And then he called me, he told me, he goes, "We were doing a procedure today with Brandon, changing out his lines. I'm sorry to say, he passed away."
I think that was the hardest part for us because he had fought through so many things, and had new skin on his whole body, literally. He had fought off infections, had fought off his organs trying to shut down. He fought off everything, and then for it to be something so simple, none of us were prepared for it. And it broke our hearts. It still, obviously, takes a toll on us daily. We decided, because everybody had taken the day off for the following week, we held his funeral on his birthday, just so we knew everyone could be there. And so, we definitely celebrated his life. Lisa even had everybody sing happy birthday to him. So many people came. People, we didn't even know who they were, you know? Just, he had touched so many lives by his story, and how strong he was and what a beautiful person. He just had a beautiful soul, and he always had, like even from when he was little, he just was this caring, giving little boy, and he grew up still being that way. And you know, I don't think he had an enemy on this earth. He just really made an impression in everyone's life. This past year, on his birthday, we all got together again and had a huge celebration for him. And I think the plan is to do it every year, just to keep him in our hearts. We have a rock garden at our house that's a memory garden for him. And so at his birthday party, we brought the rocks and the paint, and everybody painted rocks, whether it was for something they remembered about Brandon or just something positive in general. We're trying to move forward and keep our strength and our faith, and there's still a lot of days that's where I go to be at peace with him being gone. And we all feel him in our hearts daily. Just silly little things will come in, and literally sometimes I'll just say, "I feel you, Brandon." I don't even know how we can express our gratitude to the Burn Center, the Burn Foundation, to everyone. They will always be a part of our family. Literally, we still have contact with a lot of the nurses at the hospital. I will always, forever, think they are the best people out there.
Like my wife was saying, with the Burn Foundation and everything, you become this big family.
just this whole community and the support, they go the extra mile way more than their jobs require them to there. And I'll forever be grateful to all of their staff and to the Burn Foundation for everything they did for us and the moral support. And you have anything?
No, just a big thank you. You guys will always be in my heart.
Thank you, Bill and Dawn, for sharing your story and your heart with us. Ladies and gentlemen tuning in at home, Bill and Dawn are here with us in the ballroom celebrating Festival of Trees, and I have to tell you, they can feel your love and support, so thank you for tuning in. You know, this is the moment in our program, our Fund the Mission, where we gather together and support the amazing programs and services that ABF provides to so many families, just like Bill and Dawn. You know, they said in the video that they're not used to being the ones receiving the help. They're used to being the helpers. And that's what's so great about ABF is the support looks different for every burn survivor and their family, but they provide them the support that they need, whether it's financial assistance, emotional assistance, therapy, art services, garments, whatever it might be, they're providing that for them. You know, Dawn mentioned that she loved that she knew someone had their back. She knew that there was someone she could talk to and support her. And that's an incredible blessing that ABF provides. Another family, Liana and Martin, their son was air-vac'd from Gala, New Mexico, and they had no plans other than helping him to get better and rest in their car. Until ABF was referred to them, they said Lori was like an angel who provided housing for them and gave them a listening ear and a reassuring voice. Sometimes all it is for someone is just to have someone other than a doctor or a nurse to talk to. And so our first level tonight is $10,000. And your support at this level provides hope services for so many families, like Leanna and Martin, like Bill and Dawn, and so many others. Anyone who can give $10,000, I ask that you click in and donate that now. In 2010, Alessandro was 11 months old when he pulled a pressure cooker of hot beans down and received third-degree burns on 34% of his body. ABF was there to provide the support that he and his family needed. Because he was so young, they partnered with a family camp in California and they sent him to that. And that is what initiated the creation of Family Camp here in Arizona. So in 2016, ABF launched Family Camp because they recognized the unique needs of pediatric burn survivors and their families. At Family Camp, they get together, parents and caregivers have the opportunity to connect and share their concern over dressing changes and garments and surgeries. Our littlest survivors and their siblings get to meet new friends, build their self-esteem, and of course, meet superheroes. Your support at $5,000 will help our pediatric burn survivors, their siblings, and their families to gain healing at Family Camp and all along their journey. Anyone who can give $5,000, now is the time to click in and do so. Another thing that I love about the Arizona Burn Foundation is there is something for everyone. I mentioned Family Camp, that's for our pediatric burn survivors, and we have something for every age and every stage of someone's healing process. So as they get a little older and age out of Camp Courage, we have our leadership programs, an opportunity for them to become camp counselors, leaders in training, an opportunity to reciprocate what they received as campers, and to give that empathy, learn decision-making skills, and we're raising them up not just to be leaders at Camp Courage, but to be leaders in our community and in this life. Anyone who can provide $2,500 will help underwrite these critical leadership programs. Anyone at the $2,500 level, now is the time to click in. You know, Camp Candlelight has been a flagship program of the Arizona Burn Foundation for over 30 years. It's a safe space for kids to go and to gain self-confidence and to gain new friendships and to just be kids. You know what's great is they get to go there, and if they want to talk about their burns, they can, but they don't have to if they don't want to. Sean, a past camper, said, I get really excited when I get to go to camp because I'm going somewhere where I belong. Everyone is burned like me. Your donation of $1,500 provides that support for every camper to go where they belong. Anyone at the $1,500 level, now is the time to click in. You know, Chris joined the ABF community in 1990 when he was 3 years old. He has since gone to Camp Courage, been a counselor, and most recently received a McDonald Wood Scholarship to help him go through dental assisting school. Your support of $800 provides scholarships for burn survivors that want to go to a four-year university, a community college, or a technical school. I want to remind you that $800 is the maximum amount a couple filing jointly can give and get a dollar-for-dollar tax credit. I'm not a CPA. I do recommend talking to your tax advisor and see what your tax burden is, but that is the maximum amount a couple filing jointly can give. So $800 is the level, the time is now. Our Milo and Moxie Safety Ranger program is truly one of a kind and incredible. Your support at $400 will provide an opportunity for an Arizona school district to receive these programs for an entire week. What's great about Milo and Moxie is it meets Arizona state standards, so it's super easy for teachers to implement into their curriculum for kindergarten through 5th grade. Anyone who can give $400, now is the time. And now for our final level, we know working smoke alarms save lives. Anyone who can give $100 and provide that opportunity, we go into at-risk and low-income communities and ensure that they're safe. Anyone who can give $100, now is the time to provide these free smoke alarms. No one's given away more in Arizona than the Arizona Burn Foundation, and I want to thank you so much for your support and for tuning in. We cannot do all of this without of you. Take care, be safe, cheers.
Wow, what an amazing night here tonight. We thank you so much for joining us virtually. As you can see, we have a lot of activity going on behind us. We're going to continue this evening. We're going to continue to try to make more and more money for the Arizona Burn Foundation, support the programs that you're seeing and hearing about this evening, and we can't do it without you. So every little bit helps. Thank you so much for everything that you did this evening, for joining us, and we hope to see you again next year.